Okay, hi, it's Pete. Here I am on a Google window inside of a browser, and as you can see, I'm actually logged in, ready for me to actually start work. And I'm going to go to YouTube. Now, the way I go to YouTube is I click on the 9-pack and click on YouTube. Now, here is the standard screen. So if I run across the top, there it says YouTube, which would take me to the YouTube homepage. Next one across is this little hamburger, 3 bars. If I click onto that, then it will bring down information such as what to watch, my channel, my subscriptions, etc. Next, I've got the search bar where I could search for anything that I particularly wanted to watch. So if there was a particular pop star or something like that I wanted to find out about, then I could just type in um, George Formby or something of that nature. And there we go, I've got the ability to go and see all the things. There we go, George Formby Classics, and I could actually go and play those songs if I wanted to. Next to this, I've got the upload button. We're going to explore that a little bit later on, and over there it tells you that I'm me. So I'm clicking on the YouTube home button, which brings me back to this page here. Now, the second bar down when I'm actually on my home page is what to watch, and that shows me videos, and the first ones are recommended videos. So as you can see, I've just recently been looking at taking control of somebody's machine remotely, and so there I've got a number of other videos that it suggests I might want to read about being able to take over somebody else's machine remotely. Here I've got my subscriptions, and these are videos that are published by channels that I subscribe to. So I could go down here and see the various things that's inside of there. Next one across is music, and so I could go and see music, and again that's based upon music that I may particularly like or not, as it goes. Okay, so there we are. That's the 3 buttons across the top. Up here, if I click on this little 3 bars, I then bring down this channel here, or this information here. So I've got what to watch, which gives me the same as my what to watch over here. I've got my channel, and my channel is where I could actually set up information about my own particular channel and what I want to view. So as you can see, this is my channel. This is where I talk and create my videos and things of this nature. So you can see the videos that I've actually got available. At the moment, I've got 18 people who are following me on here. I've had nearly 5,000 views for my websites, and Video Manager would allow me to go and see my videos. If I click on here again, my subscriptions, again, would show me the subscriptions that I've actually got, and there I can manage my subscriptions. Here I've got history, and history would show me the views, the programs or the videos that I've recently watched. Yep, so again I could go and see those. And if I click on here again, then I've got watch later. So I've got one video marked to watch later, and there's an internet marketing strategy that caught my eye. And there I've got 2 items that I've actually purchased. So I've got Sherlock Holmes and X-Men, and as you can see, when they were priced at nothing, I decided to purchase them. And again, there were special offers just before Christmas. There's no expiry date on either of them, so therefore I've got them sitting on my laptop or my tablet or wherever, so I can sit and watch them if I ever get sufficiently bored. Okay, underneath there I've got my playlists of liked videos. So here's a video, Create a Flyer using OpenOffice, which I've liked, and therefore that has become part of a playlist. Now the idea is that I could go through and I can like videos and add them to playlists, and that would allow me to create a playlist for whatever I wanted to do so. Underneath here I can see my subscriptions, then I can browse my channels and I can manage my subscriptions. Okay, so pretty much that is the way that we actually start out with YouTube. So if I come back to the home page, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a video to watch. So if I type in something fairly inoffensive, such as, I don't know, Terry Pratchett. So there's Terry Pratchett. So there we go. There's all sorts of things there. So there's bits and pieces about various Terry Pratchett books and audio books and things of that nature. So if I was to pick on the Terry Pratchett Discworld books here, as you can see, I've got a lot. I've got all of these books down here, and so I could actually just set this running in order to be able to listen to all of these books. Now, underneath here, I've got these buttons. So the first one would take us to the previous video in the sequence. This would be the play button, and this would be the next video in the sequence. This is the mute button, and as when I'm on that button, I can actually see the volume control, so I can adjust the volume as well. Here I can see the length of time that the video is running for and how long it's got. And here I could click and to add it to my watch later. So I could add that to my watch later, or untick it to put it back. My settings are, as you can see, I've set it as a quality of 240. Normally I would set it as auto because really I don't want to disrupt any settings, any speed issues. So if it's set to auto, it will reflect the speed I've actually got available. Here I've got theatre mode, and theatre mode would allow me to actually see the video across the piece. By clicking on it again, it will actually shrink it down. Now, because this is part of a sequence of videos, I can see the other videos in the sequence down this side here. So I could skip down the list if I wanted to and choose a different video out of this particular sequence. There I've got the plus sign, and because it's already a playlist, I could save this to my playlist so that on my playlist I will now have access to all of that video. Underneath here, I've then got the Terry Pratchett Discworld, The Colour of Magic Unabridged. So I've got the title, I've got the person who's created it, and I can actually see where this person comes from because they've got that information in there. And it looks like they are, I don't know, somewhere else. There they've actually got their channel. There's 550 people who've subscribed to this, and so I could subscribe as well, and that would add them to my subscription list. So I would then be able to unsubscribe by clicking on here as well. There I've got the ability to add it to, so I can add it to my watch later list or create a new playlist. I've then got the share button that would allow me to share it. So if I wanted to share this onto Google Plus, I could do, or I could share it with any of these other social media types. I've then got the More Actions button, and then I could report it. So if, for example, I felt that the content was inappropriate for some reason, or I felt that the content was my content and they just ripped me off, then I could report it. And then here I can see statistics. So I can actually see that 4,276 people have viewed it. The time watched 109 days. There's 17 subscription driven. There's nobody who shared it. Okay, so I can see all of this. Yeah, underneath here again, I've then got a like button, or I've got a dislike button. So I can actually sort of click there to say whether I like it or not. So that's a quick overview of the YouTube page and what we can actually do inside of YouTube. Okay, I hope that helps, and I'll look forward to it next time. Cheers, bye.